Well, what about other holy books, though? Because isn't the Bible just the same as every other holy book? And it's just a way, it's just a truth. Well, the Bible, you may not know this, it's 66 books written by 40 authors over a span of 1,500 years. Somebody say 1,500 years. Imagine someone in 500 AD writing a book and you finished it today. They like conspired with each other, though, for 1,500 years. In different languages, in different people groups, in different cultures where one was a tent maker, one was a fisherman, one was a tax collector, one was Jew, one was Gentile. Like, no. They didn't conspire with each other. But God was speaking the same thing to all of them. So let's check this out. The Bible, like I said, 40 authors over the span of 1,500 years. There's no errors. It's coherent. Even if you think there are errors, come to me. I can show you that it's not an error. What about the Quran? And I want to be respectful. I know we have many people of other religions in our community, maybe even here today, but what about the Quran? The Quran was written by one person, the Prophet Muhammad, and it was compiled and distributed by one man who happened to be one of the prophet's father-in-laws. Now, if you wrote it and then your father-in-law is your publisher, wouldn't that be a little easy to kind of make sure y'all on the same page? Not 1,500 years, not different cultures, not different languages, just like, hey, Pops, like, let's talk about this real quick. It's all right. It's getting real tight in here. I can feel it. Online, y'all good? How many manuscripts do you think we have of the Quran? 2 fragments of the Quran manuscript, which are believed to be among the oldest texts, that analysis proved that they are in the late 6th or earliest 7th century AD. So 100, maybe 50, 100 years after they wrote them, 2 fragments. What about the Book of Mormon? The Book of Mormon, really, the Church of Latter-day Saints can't agree because originally it was taught that Joseph Smith got the revelation and that he was the only one that wrote it. Now they're like, well, that doesn't really make sense. We can't really say that. So now we're saying that there are other authors. But the original belief was that Joseph Smith was spoken to by the angel Gabriel, I believe, or that was Muhammad. That he was spoken to an angel, and an angel led him to a place in New York where there were golden tablets where God had transcribed a prophecy, and that's what became the Book of Mormon. Now, these tablets have never been produced. No one has ever corroborated this story. The tablets were supposedly written by prophets who lived in the Americas in the 5th and 6th century AD. Those prophets have never been proven. There's never any evidence of them living. But 6,000 manuscripts, 20,000 translations. Oh, it's just all the same. It's just all the same. And then Hindus and Buddhists, I did my best. I studied a lot this week, y'all. They can't even agree on their own text. So it's sure going to be hard for me to agree.